Uganda Wildlife Authority has increased and tightened the security at Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary after closing it from the public, and no tourism activity is to be undertaken till further notice. It should be noted that the tight security and the closure was triggered by the persistent and misunderstanding between Ziwa Rhino and Wildlife Ranches, the owners of the land where the rhinos are being bred, and the Rhino Fund Uganda, an NGO that has been managing the rhinos at the sanctuary since 2005. Uganda Wildlife Authority swung into action to avert the threat after realizing the conflict could compromise the safety of the rhinos, as government engaged the parties to find a lasting solution.
Us, as UWA, we realized that the rhinos are going to be endangered. We couldn't be very sure of their safety. So we came in and completely took over the security. But later on realized that if we are to take over security and allow the other operations to continue, tourism activities to continue, we would not offer this security effectively. So we decided to completely take over the rhino sanctuary and also close it to the public. So that is where we are right now. The public is not allowed here inside, but this is a temporary measure to ensure that we get a permanent solution to the challenges that we are having.
The communications manager at Uganda Wildlife Authority, Bashir Hanji, revealed that they undertook a feasibility study for reintroducing rhinos back in the wild, and some sites were recommended.
Actually, the results are very clear. It recommended the introduction of the rhinos. It recommended some sites. One of the sites that was recommended is Kidepo Valley National Park, Maxon Falls National Park, and Ajai Wildlife Reserve. All these can accommodate rhinos.
To translocate rhinos is sensitive activity that needs proper planning, scientific with a lot of protocol, but above all a very expensive venture.
To start even thinking of reintroducing the rhinos, even when you have a feasibility study in place, there are a number of things we need to do. One, we need to have adequate resources. Now, resources, and if I can give you the recommendation of the study, it's recommended that to translocate between 30 and 50 rhinos, you need over $13 million US. Such a massive project. It is not something you can do quickly. Even if we were to reintroduce the ones here to the wild, you need serious resources because you have to do an environmental impact assessment, you have to ensure you offer security. The security for rhinos, as you have seen for yourselves, it's not like the security for any other wildlife.
Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary was established in 2005 to further the longevity of the conservation of the white rhinos in the country after the last rhino was killed in Maxon Falls National Park in 1983. Zahra Abigaba, UBC.